my mind that just people can treat other people so worthless. We're all humans, we're all the same. Like, God created us all the same. It's like I don't understand what is going on in their hearts and minds that can make them treat the Dalits, like put them in bonded labor and make them do terrible slavery and the child prostitution. It does not make sense to me.
It hurts to leave these children knowing that unless someone continues to sponsor them, that chances are they could be taken out of school and sold into slavery or prostitution, or just left with a terrible job for the rest of their lives.
All the people are just so beautiful and they're so joyful and have such hope. But at the same time, it hurts me because they have so little.
My heart really hurts that they don't know exactly like how much God loves them and how beautiful they are. It hurts to know that no matter how much they deserve from their life, that might not be a reality for them.
When I see the kids in the villages, it brings me like incredible sadness just to know that they're going to have such a hard life. And I mean, we came to the schools and I think we brought them some joy and happiness, even if it was just a craft or a song or a hug. But yeah, it's just really sad to know that the kids, when they go home from school, they have to go work on the field all day and they might not get a proper meal. And so that is really heartbreaking. But I think it's amazing what the Good Shepherd schools are doing in the kids' lives, and it's amazing to think that these kids could be like the futures of their villages, and that they could be the hope.
Transformation in the villages. We've seen wells, we've seen clean water, we've seen schools with desks, we've seen playgrounds, and we've seen kids healthy and wearing clothes and clean and drinking water and having meals, and that is all very physical, but something that I think speaks to us even louder is the spiritual and mental and emotional transformation in the kids and the parents in the villages. Just the fact that the kids can hold their heads high and just like proud of who they are and aspire to be doctors, lawyers, and architects. That's a transformation that I think we were expecting, but we didn't realize how beautiful it was going to be to see it.
I want to become nurse,
engineer. I want to do doctor job.
I want to become engineer.
Doctor.
One child that really impacted me on this trip, this little girl came up to me and like she had the biggest smile on her face, and I immediately felt like that I really needed to love on this child. And her name was Tegasli, and you don't even know how long that took me to memorize. When she came back to me later that day, and I was just able to call her by her name.
One child that has really impacted me on this trip, she was 15 and her name was Anisha. Just really had like some good conversations with her, and like just hearing about like her life. It sucks not knowing that she could just be sold by her parents, say like living in the pipe village or in the quarry or something. She's such a light. You don't want to see stuff like that happen to people you care about.
I
can't help but feel that there is a definite hope for them. Their happiness and joy doesn't come from physical objects, but more spiritual things like community, love, faith, and these people are really rich in that sense. And them showing me that really amazed me.
They're just so generous and kind, and I just wish I could learn to love like that.
Beside the school was just this well, and like we fundraise for that well. I just feel like the more stuff that we can do like that, like if we can fundraise for another well or for desks and chairs for classrooms, so I've seen so many classrooms that don't have them, or sponsoring kids, like it's just such a small thing that we can do, and it makes such a difference, and it just impacts lives.
We know that like we can make a difference and things can change, and like Jesus is moving through this land, and I just see like the hope that they can have a better life and that we can help be a part of that.
It's beautifully shocking because it should shock us, and it's beautifully heartbreaking because our hearts breaking means that we are doing something about it. So it's sad and it breaks our hearts, but it's beautiful.
I don't know what's going to happen, but there is hope, and the Dalits can be freed, and we can all have a part in it.